Angela Merkel and Emmanuel Macron have been warned they may be unable to provide enough leadership to steer the European Union away from the brink after the coronavirus crisis. Angela Merkel and Emmanuel Macron last month joined forces once again to put forward a proposed €500 billion recovery fund to help the European Union recover from the coronavirus outbreak. The scheme sparked the dissent of thriftier member states who have lamented the suggestion they would have to contribute extra money to save worst affected member states from the economic brink. But while in the past Berlin and Paris have been known to deliver through their alliance, Chancellor Merkel and President Macron have been warned the rescue fund could prove to be a harder project to sell. German Greens MEP Reinhard Bütikofer told Euronews, "Without taking the other most important capital on board, nothing much is going to be delivered. I would still not believe that the French and the Germans on their own could provide enough leadership for the EU, but without Paris and Berlin, nothing ever materializes." Angela Merkel is expected to be at the center of negotiations on the recovery fund now Germany has taken over the presidency of the European Council for the next 6 months. Chancellor Merkel met with President Macron on Monday to discuss joint plans to win over the support of the so-called Frugal Four, a group of economically conservative member states opposed to their proposal. Mr. Macron insisted the fund must be agreed in July as he warned Europe is facing its moment of truth against widespread recession. The proposal would see the EU27 pool their debt together, but Sweden, the Netherlands, Austria and Denmark have voiced their opposition to supporting more indebted southern states like Italy and Spain. But with Mrs. Merkel at the helm of the Council at the height of the crisis, some experts believe a deal could ultimately be brokered. Constanze Stelzenmüller of the Brookings Institute said the experience the Chancellor matured in over 15 years in power as well as her deep-rooted knowledge of European affairs could help her win over the opposition.